Welcome to Tarot and Coffee Time. It's the 7th episode, and we are talking about this week, starting on the 31st till Friday, right? So, anyway, let's see what this week is talking about. I decided that I'm gonna use the zodiac cards to start off the line, to start off the road. So, let's see what the vibe is. And this is let's see what's going on for today. Alright, so we got a Sagittarius energy, 9th house. Stay tapped in. But let's see. For those who are Sagittarius, also pay attention. It's Monday, and the house of Sagittarius comes up, which is usually ruled. It's ruled by Jupiter. Let's see. So we got relationships here. We got the 10 of Pentacles here. We have strength here. So Sagittarius, today is a good day to focus on your relationships, bonds, partnerships, things of that nature. Also, dealing with the generations, family, money may be a topic when it comes to it. Also, you have this strength card that comes up, and this speaks of this energy of Leo, but it's talking about creativity, romance, children, family, new opportunities, but also control and power, right? Having control over particular urges, having control over particular aggressive situations. Most importantly, when you're dealing with the Sagittarius, being that it's ruled by Jupiter, it does talk about good fortune, wealth, spirituality. So maybe this is a discussion and topic between a particular couple today. And you could be an Aries with some Sagittarius, some Jupiter dominant. But this could definitely be a topic of discussion or thought going on between a particular partnership, a couple that may be in a relationship. How to invest, build, create generational wealth for the future, keeping the family strong. And if you notice, strength is looking at the woman that's sitting here holding a little one. So this may be what this is about today, and there's nothing wrong with that. Okay, this may be something that Sagittarius is focusing on or discussing within a relationship. But anyway, let's look at Tuesday. And we're in Aries, so we got this Aries energy, the first house, right? So this personality, appearance, temperament kind of energy. Pay attention to that. Pay attention. So let's see what Tuesday is talking about. And it's a lot of fire energies thus far. Monday is looking kind of nice if this is a topic in balance, right? And not about trying to overwhelm, over control, overpower. But let's see. Hey. So you got this Scorpio card that comes down. You have this Hierophant card that comes down. This is a lot of major arcanas. This Empress. This is a lot of major arcanas. So in the ethers right now, when you got these three majors on the table, right? Let's pay attention to what's going on here. You have some things that's ending that will take a complete and total change. That'll change some kind of tapping in, dealing with an elder. There may be some of you that end up going to elders spiritually or within particular systems, even in business, where things is going to change. There's going to be a drastic, inevitable change to a particular situation. And this Empress comes in, okay, and stability. There may be some conversations going on, even in business, when it comes to a particular aspect. So, one may see a particular person or situation a particular way on Tuesday, and that will be kind of torn down. And it may be because of people with a little bit of authority, a little bit more knowledge, a little bit more understanding that, this Empress is revealed here. And this is in this Venus energy, right? But, also, let's look and see. I might look down on that. Look, this one flew out, so I'm going to let it go out here. Okay, so this Empress energy, this King of Pentacles energy, stability, right? And even when you're talking about the King of Pentacles here, you talking about this earth, fire energy here. A lot of stability, feminine with stability. She may even tap into her masculine principle or maybe walking into this King of Pentacles energy. So let's see. And this could also be the other way around because, we float through both energies. But he just flew out there because he felt like it, okay, at the end of the day. So let's look and see what Wednesday is talking about. There's definitely going to be some drastic changes when it comes to certain, how a situation appears to people. Alrighty. Pluto is back. Pluto comes out, right? And Pluto is Scorpio energy, which is the underlying number for the year when you break down 2025. So let's see what comes down. So you got this everything is fine energy. And when you're talking about the Pluto Scorpio energy, this is also talking about drastic changes, endings, regenerations, rebirths. There's certain things that's going to come into this. And it is kind of flowing into Wednesday also. You also have the Star card. You also have this Ace of Wands. So yeah, there's some things that will take place that will bring drastic endings and regenerations and rebuilds, right? Now the communication is everything is fine, everything is good. Maybe it is not, but you still putting good intentions out there and you still making good moves, and the good intentions will provide new opportunities and doors if you are accepting the changes, the drastic changes and regenerations and rebuilds and recreations that come with the energy of Pluto, right? Look, this one wanted to fly out, right? And within that brings planning and looking ahead, right? So let's see what else is going on here for Thursday. We got Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Let's look at Thursday real fast. Who comes out? Mars. Mars rules Aries, right? So back to this temperament and appearance and warish and aggressive energy and domineering and powerful energy, right? It doesn't necessarily have to be in negative energy, but there is a little power. It's a lot of power when you're dealing with Mars, right? So let's see what else is going on here. There's a lot of fire on the board. And even with Pluto, sometimes Mars, depending on what system, can rule in Pluto. So it's a little bit consistent. Alrighty. Okay. So the thing that's going on right here is with this Mars, this is about business, this is about structure, this is about organization, this is about power, this is about control. When Mars is in balance, things can come about, but there may be some people in their Mars energies right now that may be experiencing a little fall financially, or may feel like there's some physical falls taking place, especially within a particular relationship. I see this King of Swords here coming down on the masculine principle side, so there may be some aggressive energy coming in from this King of Swords energy. This is like Aquarius fire energy within a particular relationship that is kind of destructive to the feminine principle. I'm gonna look and throw one more card down, says that everybody else except for Monday wanted to throw down one. Right, let's see what this sword is discussing towards this feminine principle here. All right, so we have this High Priestess energy. So yeah, this is a discussion of, maybe this Aquarius fire energy or air fire energy that, may have had a partnership with somebody, a relationship with somebody, or maybe in a relationship with somebody, maybe closely connected to somebody, that have some things to say that may be a little bit destructive towards the feminine principle. Maybe they feel like they have secrets they want to reveal. Who knows? But this is the energy, and it's very destructive towards this feminine principle, right? So what should the feminine principle do about this? Because this is usually a conversation of when a fire has, kind of tried to overpower the air here. Even though when you have the twins, you have the air here also. So let's see what else is going on here. And so this is the energy that's being put out. Is a very negative energy. It could be very negative, very aggressive, very harmful. The things that this person feels that they may be trying to reveal about this feminine principle in a particular relationship or connection that is designed to kind of make this feminine principle kind of push away from all kinds of things with nothing at that. It's like it's a concept of do what I want you to do, or else I'm going to say this and I'm going to push this concept. And, it's really going to push the feminine principle not towards this masculine, if that's how he's moving. But in positive energy, if he's, let me see if he has any type of positive aspect to him with this, because his sword is going towards this feminine principle who's going through some things and is a little bit destructive and is moving this feminine principle in another direction, but there's some hidden information here. So let's look and see what this is about. All right, so this is, somebody from the past. This is past discussions, past nostalgia, thoughts, people from the past. It's one of those, like I tell people all the time, the crab in a barrel kind of energy, with them not even realizing that it may be crab in a barrel kind of energy. This could be somebody from the childhood. This could be, things that they are trying to bring up from the past, or think they're bringing up from the past, and they call themselves revealing it. It may tamper with a particular partnership or a twin flame path or something like that. But, nothing to be worried about. That's their energy. So if that's not the energy that you're in on Thursday, then it's somebody else's energy. Let them be in it. All right, so let's look at Friday. And Friday, you got Venus, which is cool, right? Venus pops up. Empress is up here. Venus is up here. So when you talk about Venus, you're talking about relationships. You're talking about marriage. You're talking about enemies. You're also talking about possessions. You're talking about finances, right? You talk about these things. You're talking about your little being tapped in, right? And that way, ooh, everybody was trying to come out for that one, right? So let's see what's going on right here. Oh, look at that. Here goes the Tower. Here goes the Five of Cups. Here goes the Four of Wands. Listen, for those Aries who may have some Venus dominant, and for other people that's looking at this reading who may have some Venus dominant, and you feel like Friday is just like disastrous, right? The concept of Friday is simply this. Things that's going to take place are going to take place. Is everything an upheaval? Is everything destroyed? Is this something what you're experiencing on Friday? Will it be non-repairable, or is it something that you're going to let drag you for the day when you have other things to look forward to, like, building stability, going home, relaxing, getting together? What you experience on Friday, if you do experience some, because everybody will not, but if you do experience some upheavals, some drastic changes, because this is really a big discussion about some drastic little changes taking place, and on Friday you just don't want to hold on to that. On Friday, it's like whatever goes down today is what's going down today. Whatever changes take place, you're going to accept the changes. You're going to find the good in the changes, and you're going to move forward and continue to build like you're supposed to. That's the concept, especially when it's dealing with your relationships, partnerships, money, and finances. I'm not saying let people walk over you when it comes to your finances and things of that nature, but understand that some things will change. You don't want to hold on to it and get your emotions all stuck in it, because you still have other things to build upon, regardless of the fact, right? But this Mars energy that pops out on Wednesday, where there's a lot of loss that's taking place, whether it's financial, whether it's a discussion of partnerships, relationships that are divine unions and connections that the universe has put in place for one to experience, and this masculine principle that may have some things to say or feel like he has some things to reveal, right, from the past. Does he really matter is the question. And that's not in a disrespectful way, right? Because there's feminines that can move in the same kind of energy. But does it matter when Venus is telling you that even if this takes place, you may experience some drastic change or upheaval. Your feelings may be a little bit hurt, but you're still going to have something to look forward to later on. Does it really matter? Is it really worth putting the energy into fussing and fighting about it? Let them say what they're going to say, think what they want to say. Let them reveal what he want to reveal, or she reveal. Let them do it. That's where their energy at. Right. And so here goes another major arcana, and we're looking at this Chariot energy, and this is about control, right? It's about control, being pulled in opposite directions, not knowing which way to go, not knowing how to move, things like that. So you want to tap in, pay attention, especially to the home environment, family environment, stuff like that, because it may entail things about family and things of that nature, and that's fine. Let them do it. That's fine. And this is letting you know that regardless of all of this, you still pay attention to the fact that you still have things to look forward to. You still have these 2 cups right here to pay attention to, and you still have a foundation to continue to build regardless of where they want to put their energy as far as this shenanigans right here. Okay, it's a very aggressive, messy, controlling, overpowering kind of energy, and yeah, it may not be very producive or conducive for the feminine principle in this connection, and it's okay. She'll find her way right up out of it if she can realize this, right? So anyway, this is for the 7th episode of Tarot and Coffee. I will see y'all on the next one. Please be good. Smooches and deuces. See ya.